decided I was going to edit this one out, and then I changed my mind because I was looking at the problems that I was going to give you. So this one is one that I made up, I think. I don't think that, yeah, this one is my problem. This is not one that is in the book. So I went ahead and marked the stuff that I know. Angle B is congruent to angle D. That was given. Angle C is the midpoint of BD. Well, what did that tell me? Midpoint's one of those chop in half words, right? So that told me that these two parts are equal to each other. So for number 3, I need to put BC is congruent to CD. How did I know that? Because of that vocabulary word right there. So definition of midpoint. All right, so we need one more thing to be able to prove the triangle's congruent so that then we can show that these two angles are congruent to each other. But here's the thing. The shared side is here, right? And we can put that, but then it's going to be that donkey postulate, that angle side congruency, and that's not a thing. So that's really not going to help us this time. So we have to go back to the definition of the top of triangle that we were working with earlier, or what we've been working with this whole time. So knowing that angle B and angle D are congruent to each other, I know that those sides opposite them in the whole big triangle also have to be congruent to each other. So that means that AB has to be congruent to AD. And the reason that works, you can put a couple of things. I would take definition of an isosceles triangle, or what they said on the very first page of this section, they called it the isosceles triangle theorem, or the converse of the isosceles triangle theorem. I guess is technically where we would be, is the converse. So I would probably be a lazy mathematician and just put definition of isosceles triangle, because your lazy teacher would take that. And then because we know that now brings us to a congruency that is not the donkey postulate, it's side, angle, side. So we can say, try to scoot this a little bit. So we can say that triangle BAC is congruent to triangle DAC. Now the side, angle, side congruency postulate. And then because of that, we know that angle BAC here and angle DAC are going to have to be congruent. Because of CPCTC. So there's a second proof similar to what you're going to have to do today, and a way around that donkey postulate, since we know it doesn't work and we don't know that these are right triangles, so we can't use that either. So I am going to go home and edit the first video, edit that part out, and I'm going to get out of here because I keep hearing noises and it's really late on Sunday night and nobody else is supposed to be in this building and it's really creepy. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.